On to cover letters. So cover letters are absolutely essential when it comes to submitting a resume to someone. It's that extra step, and even if they don't require it, you should be making some sort of statement like this or attempting to submit a cover letter with every one of your resumes. On your cover letter, make it clear in that very first line that this cover letter is specific to this job application. It's not a cut and paste. You need to, throughout the cover letter, portray your long-term interest and a deep passion for the job or the field in question. Include examples from your experience for skills specifically mentioned in the job description. And again, you can have a template, but the way that a cover letter is set up, you should be almost completely rewriting a cover letter for each and every job application. Let's go ahead and take a look at an example. All right, so same thing as so far, first name, last name. On your cover letter, you want it to be a bit bigger. Should be the biggest thing on the page. Under that, your city and state, and in this case, just your email. This is the first thing that any recruiter or human resources person is going to see. So this should be your preferred method of contact. Email is preferred for me because if I put my phone number there, I have to be ready at all times to answer my phone professionally and be prepared to speak to a recruiter. So if you just put your email, then you're never going to be caught off guard, and you don't have to be worried about answering unknown numbers on your phone. Under that, month, date, and year of the day that you're submitting the cover letter, and then here, you're going to put the recipient information. The job application should have contact information, and you should include that here. If they don't, then put a generic title, hiring manager, human resources of blah, blah company. And under that, you're going to say RE and then the name of the job title or the name of the job posting if you're looking at it online. It should start out as Dear Hiring Manager, or if you have the name of the person or a different job title. The first line should describe, again, that this is a specific cover letter to the job application. So I was excited to learn of the administrative assistant opportunity with blah, blah company, and I'm contacting you in hopes of your consideration. Having reviewed the position requirements, I believe the skills I offer and my educational pursuits are an ideal fit for the kind of administrative assistant your company is looking for. So that first paragraph is always going to be those two lines in different words. Next paragraph, I will bring value to your organization through X, Y, and Z. And this is the section where you're going to give examples, specific examples of the skills that they're looking for in that job position. So I am highly proficient in communication and mathematics. I have a strong understanding. This is going to be something that you have less of a grasp on, but you still want to mention it because it was in the job application. I have a strong understanding of Excel spreadsheets. I have contributed significantly to team projects using that skill one, communication, which resulted in. So again, you're going to share a story that portrays the skill they're looking for that has results, metrics, and data if possible. And you're going to do that for each one of the skills you mentioned. At the end of this paragraph, bring up a couple of the soft skills that they have in the job application and mention that you have in the past contributed significantly to your team, to your company using those skills. Now, this last paragraph is where you're going to show long-term interest and deep passion for the job and describe how this opportunity will help you grow your skills and show interest in improvement for yourself. As my attached resume describes, I offer and mention one of your soft skills, qualifications, and knowledge that you require in a new administrative assistant, along with a desire to learn. And you can put that in any phrasing that you want, but make sure that it's clear that you're passionate and you are excited to learn. I would appreciate a formal interview to discuss joining blah blah's team. So these last few lines, you're going to specifically ask for the interview, specifically ask them to contact you, and then your last line should always be, I look forward to hearing from you. In some way, shape, or form, use that phrasing. And you can say sincerely or thank you for your time and consideration, whatever you'd like, and then just first name, last name. No further contact information for yourself on there besides your primary preferred method of first contact, which I would recommend would be an email address. And on that point, make sure that you have a professional email address. No Hot Rod 1997. It should be some aspect of your name and some numbers, but not numbers that are the year you were born, because that's a good way for them to judge you right off the bat if it's a really late year that you were born, and they can judge you for being a little too young for the position or too old. Just something to do with your name and a really professional kind of Gmail, something like that. No AOL or Hotmail. And that was cover letters. So let's go back to our presentation here. All right. Make sure you let us know if you'd like to see something like this in the future, or if you'd like us to deep dive a little bit more into any one of those things. Best person to contact for that is going to be Seth Miner, and he can field kind of your requests. Let him know if there's more content like this that you'd like to see, or request a particular content that you'd like to see. And of course, stay updated, follow our social media. We are at UAZ Yuma on Instagram and UA Yuma on Facebook. And we are constantly posting this kind of information there. And you can also request, further content from there as well.